The recent news of Biden's administration giving out kits that contain crack pipes is yet another slap in the face to the black community. I mean, I blame the whole Biden administration. Biden pretends as if he's old and senile whenever he's asked questions about black people. And his advisors, I don't know who would allow this type of story to come out after the way crack single-handedly destroyed the black community. Prior to crack, blacks had black communities, had stores, had businesses. We had a life prior to crack. But they infiltrated the black community with crack, gave black people enormous numbers of years in prison for having crack or crack paraphernalia. A lot of black men lost their jobs. These people knew how addictive crack was. And all it takes is one hit. So a lot of black men and women got hooked on crack, lost their jobs, their families, their way of life. And the majority of them lost their lives. And here it is, this old, senile, wrinkly-faced SOB actually is going to come out with a plan to say, look, we're going to give these people more crack to further destroy them. Now, one of his advisors or somebody say, look, man, we can't do that, man. No, we can't let a report like that get out. But it's out. I'm like everybody else. It's like these Democrats, essentially, they say, well, these black people ain't going to vote for us anyway, so why not just go on and have us a blast at making fun of these black people? And it's not funny. And yet and still, with all this blatant disrespect, these stupid, ignorant black faces in the Democratic Party are still caking for Joe Biden. Hey man, you people deserve the ultimate. For sitting up under somebody while they're disrespecting you and your people. And you just sit up there and pretend like you're laughing along with it. Maybe you are laughing along with it. But hey, it is not a laughing matter, especially coming from the black community here in America. Because I saw it destroy my neighborhood. After it destroyed my neighborhood, then want to come out, oh, we got an epidemic on drugs. But never did anything to help revitalize black neighborhoods. As a matter of fact, that was a floodgates opening for gentrification. Hey, that's why I said that I'm not just a Trump supporter. One thing I liked about what Trump was doing, he was disrupting the way that they normally did things. And he was breaking up their little club. That's why Democrats and Republicans came together to get rid of Trump. Because he was busting up their little club. So for that, I like the Trump. And not only that, Trump is the type of guy, I don't care if they may say Trump is a racist, but Trump sees money. So if you're a black person with money, he cool with you. And also, on the other hand, if you are a white person that's broke, Trump don't want nothing to do with you either. So I think it's more or less prejudice than racism. But in any event, people talking about, oh, Trump so disrespectful. What is so respectable about what Joe Biden is doing, especially passing out crack pipes? I want my people to get off of crack, not stay on it. You make them Well, they can stay on crack. Oh, it's cool. We're going to supply you with the packets. We're just not going to supply you with the crack. Who knows? Maybe in the future, they may supply you with a monthly dose of crack. And the sad part is you have a person in Kamala Harris who pretends to be black is not saying a word. Not saying a word. Say, the president, somebody, that was a misquote, somebody put, no, y'all just going along with it because it's true. And it goes to show that, hey, this is how we feel about you black people. We're not going to give you no money to help you out the situation, but we will give you some drug paraphernalia to make you wallow in it a little more. Really, the saddest part of all this is that the people in America are being played by both parties. We're being played by both parties. I mean, they talked about Donald Trump so bad, but who are the Republicans grooming to be their next presidential candidate? The Democrats saw what a poor job that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden did. That's why questions are arising about those mail-in ballots. But are they grooming some new candidate to come in? No. We are being played, poor people and rich people, and those in the middle are being played by both parties. That's one thing we won't play along with, and that is the blatant disrespect directed toward black people. And this is the ultimate disrespect, talking about a crack pipe. Since Biden has been in the seat, I have not heard a peep from these black Democrats. And these black Democrats, they're just a sad case. With all the disrespect, in your face disrespect, they still sit there smiling and agreeing. And when it comes to poisoning our people with crack, is that something too that you agreed upon? Instead of putting that money into buying crack pipes, why don't you have better programs to get people off of crack and these hard drugs? It's just amazing how these politicians lie. When you ask for some things, oh, we don't have the money to get that. Then other things, they come out with a magician's hat and come up with the money somehow to buy people that's down on their luck crack pipes. There's no surprise why America is going through what it's going through today. Troubles. Because if instead of you trying to do the right things, you consistently do the wrong things. Instead of you trying to help people, you consistently do the things that hurt people. We have all these black immigrants, so I guess that those people are going to be our replacements. So the blacks that are here now, the American blacks, we're going to give them crack so they can kill themselves. That plan is just not going to work. And that is the reason why America is going to go through a lot of more problems. There's an old saying, you ain't seen nothing yet. Plans like this is really what's going to destroy America. America is already getting weak. How many wars have we won since we've been having wars recently? You lie. I mean, I heard about this one guy that's held hostage over there. So certain things you let leak out, the good stuff. Oh, we having victories, but we all know that you're not having victories, but you are suffering defeats. And with this plan to give black people crack pipes is going to nail the coffin shut. The forces of nature will not go along with this plan. As I say, you people are going to suffer real bad for this. You think it's funny. But time is going to show you exactly how funny what you are doing is. And it is trying to kill Black Americans. But Black Americans, we don't die. We multiply.